We've got a decline in energy levels that's come on fairly quickly. What could be the cause of this? The first thing you might want to do is reach for an energy drink or something with caffeine. That may not be the best answer because, ironically, while yes, it does increase our energy levels in the beginning, after about 5 hours or so, energy levels begin to decline. The half life of caffeine, the amount of time it takes for half of it to leave our body, is about 5 hours. Incidentally, that's probably why you see five in the names of certain energy drinks. A couple nutrients could also be the cause of this. For instance, you need iron to make red blood cells. Iron is at the center of every hemoglobin molecule, and hemoglobin is the oxygen carrying compound in red blood cells. So if you are anemic from a lack of iron, this could cause a decrease in energy as well. And then another thing, especially for people over the age of 50, is vitamin B12. Yes, B12 is a water-soluble vitamin. However, we store B12 in our bodies. It's in our liver, and we store a couple of years worth of B12. If you're over 50, you may not be absorbing B12 as well as you might think, especially if you're taking a supplement and you're swallowing that supplement. What I would suggest instead is chew the supplement or put it under your tongue and let it dissolve. That's going to increase the absorption of B12 even better. And B12, again, helps you make red blood cells. So again, the best way to know for sure if you have a nutrient deficiency in iron or B12 is definitely to get a blood test, which will show that up really quickly. Something else is dehydration. I did a video on this earlier today. Yes, if you are dehydrated, this could cause a decline in energy levels. So rule of thumb, aim to get about half of your body weight in ounces in fluids each day. And while a lot of people put the emphasis on water, and water is great, we do count fluid from everything, and that includes coffee and tea. So add all that up and see if you're dehydrated. Another easy way, by the way, is to look at the color of your urine. If it has a yellowish look, you're either dehydrated or you're on your way to getting dehydrated. So that could also be a telltale sign. However, if you are taking a multivitamin that contains riboflavin, however, or you're taking riboflavin yourself, that's going to actually mess up that little DIY test because riboflavin is a yellow colored vitamin and it may look like you're dehydrated when you're really not. You could also be suffering from blood sugar swings. As your blood sugar plummets, this is going to also cause a decline in energy levels. So if you're eating a lot of simple sugars, and that's, again, cookies and candies and sweets and stuff like that, your blood sugar is going to spike really fast. That's going to correspond with you pumping more insulin into your body, which is going to cause a reduction in blood sugar and a reduction in energy. So when in doubt, aim for whole foods that contain fiber and protein, which can help stabilize your blood sugar. Ironically, exercise, too much of it, could also cause a decline in energy levels as well. Yes, when you do exercise, you do get an increase in energy, but if you're training every single day for a couple hours a day, that could be one of the causes of your lack of energy. You're probably already aware that hypothyroidism can cause a reduction in energy because thyroid hormone, the T3 and T4 hormones, help regulate our metabolism. And if you are deficient in these hormones, then you're going to have a reduction in energy too. Stress, whether it's mental or physical, can reduce energy levels. And lastly, I would also point out if you're not sleeping very well or if you have sleep apnea, this can also reduce your energy too. So maybe a sleep test may be something to take a look at as well. Oh, and one more thing. Are you sick? Infections can also lead to a decline in energy levels, and your doctor can tell you more about that.